a WineX first. We have never done this. We have never committed to an $80 bottle of South African Syrah before tasting it.
We may never do it again.
And we may never do it again. Some people would say we're crazy.
Yes.
Yes. But if you know the story of Porseleinberg, then you know we're not as crazy as it sounds, right? So Mark Kent, proprietor of one of our favorite South African wineries with the coolest effing name in the history of mankind, Boekenhoutskloof. Just fun to say. Just okay, Boekenhoutskloof. Right? What a joy. Anyway, Mark, he started blowing up, right? He was basically named one of the greatest wineries in South Africa, and accordingly, his business blew up, everything started happening for him, and he needed more juice. So, he started looking, him and his winemaker started looking, and they bumped into a few spots, but the one spot that caught their eye was a hill in Swartland called Porseleinberg. And this is a very unique spot. It's a spot that his insider buddies at the time, remember this back in 2009, so the new cool kids at the time in South Africa, we're talking about Adi Badenhorst, we're talking about Eben Sadie, we're talking about this winemaker, Callie Lowe. These guys already knew the quality of the fruit because they were sourcing it for their stuff, you know, maybe at Rustenburg where they worked, or Evan was, you know, these guys knew what the hill was all about. But they didn't have quite the coin to buy the hill, I don't think, probably at that time. So what happened is Mark ended up going to the guy and bought the Porseleinberg hill. Huge hill, 173 acres. It's big, big property. And he set about replanting. He started replanting in 2009. So the inaugural vintage is 2010, with some of that with fruit from the pre-existing vineyard that was already there. But then him working with Callie started to produce their own wine from this single site. Because what happened is once they got their first crops in, they were like, damn. Ooh. And Mark was looking at Callie. Callie's looking at Mark, did you have any idea? And Callie's like, yeah, I had some of an idea. And Mark was like, damn, we're making a wine from this vineyard. And thus Porseleinberg was born. Callie lived, well, actually he left in 2025 to start his own venture, but he made this wine. Callie lived, breathed the property. He lived there. He was the farmer, the winemaker. He put the labels on. Callie was suit the nuts at Porseleinberg. And accordingly, over that short period of time, he began to create what is considered one of the greatest Syrah wines in the New World. From young vines, immediate, powerful, brilliant story. So, getting back to our intro, there's a reason why we did a blind commit on this wine. And now we're gonna taste it, huh? I haven't, gotta ask it. We have not, I don't think we've done the 2021 yet. Why is this wine so special? Blue slate soils. Heavy, the whole hill is made out of blue slate, schist. And there's only a foot of topsoil in some of the best places. So the vines struggle, they work, the slate creates this, what do I call it? You know, we talked about it earlier. Basically, it creates this, you know, Jamais Côte Rôtie meets Clarendon Hills Australis effing matchup that is just out of control. Callie does submerged cap on this wine, which you learned at Jamais. And so this wine gives off these elegant Côte Rôtie vibes, but with a richness and power and sunshininess that lets you know you're in South Africa, you're in Swartland, it's warm there. And the wine only ages in foudre, large foudre, and a little bit in concrete egg, 10% in concrete egg. So there's no oak influence in the wine whatsoever. This is strictly a terroir wine, a native yeast fermented in concrete tank. The key is less is more. The key is actual minimal manipulation in the winery, creating the purity of Syrah from this terroir. And we were blown away by the first wines that we were tasting from them, probably 2014, maybe 2015, we started seeing these wines. And we've been just enamored and blown away ever since. And wow. Meat, little bit of pepper, but that game character, but the rhubarb, the raspberry that hints at the Clarendon area.
Boy, it's good.
Yeah, boy, this is like a mashup of two of the greatest Syrahs we've ever had in one bottle, and we just opened it. In an hour, this wine's going to be banging. Wow, and he loves cows. There's cows on it. He loves cows. He farms cows too. He's a cow guy. I could have this with some cow. Good Lord.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, good.
Bro, it's better than 19.
Yeah. It's
19 was freaking good.
yeah, but
This wine's rude.
yeah.
It's so like pungent Rhone Valley, but the fruit is so rich and distinct and pure. And the wine's 13.5 alcohol, kids. This isn't, everybody can just stop panicking right now.
Super elegant.
The wine's 13.5. It's incredibly elegant.
Yeah.
Remarkable wine. We weren't going to open this because we bought everything they had, which was 82 bottles. But then I just got the call from the supplier, and he's like, "We just got in a little more." So it's like, I told him, "We're popping this bitch. We're drinking it right now in front of you guys because we want you guys to have the tactile experience of enjoying tactile experience of enjoying it with us." Simply put, one of the greatest red wines you're going to try this year. Absolutely remarkable. Yes scores, 97 points, 99 points. Look it up, Porseleinberg 2021. Type it into your phone and be like, "Oh, they weren't kidding." This is not a joke. And getting back to it, if there's ever a wine that we were going to buy blind, this was going to be one of them. And I can see. Wow, click and buy this wine. You need this wine in your life tomorrow. Like us, subscribe to our channel. It is one of the best. We actually care about wine and love wine. We're not just in it for all the money, right, Patrick? So much money we make from this, right? Just tons pouring in, right? Just what do you, where are you throwing your cash around? Yeah.
We won't.
Cheers.